Hello friends, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for joining us for another pick a card reading. I am V. I like to post pick a cards and live streams here on the channel. Alright, if you're new, subscribe. If not, thank you for returning for more fun. Today's pick a card reading is something that I thought of on the whim. And then we'll go back to the voting polls. The numbers are adding up, so I can't wait to see which one wins. I'm actually going to choose 2 out of 4 with the highest votes. If you want to vote with us, check out the community tab. Esme here is going to help us channel. Okay, so today's topic is who can't help but fall in love with you. Who can't help falling in love with you? We have 3 piles here. I am so excited. Who can help but fall in love with you? Okay, pile 1, you have this stack here. This is the Gypsy Witch with this cute green pen. Has orange ink. Okay. Pile number 2, you have the Love Oracles. It's the color of love and the Love Oracles with this red pen here, red ink. And then you have this Radiant Sun Oracle here with this cute little hole puncher girl. This actually was placed on my sister's first year birthday when she turns 1 year old. My mom placed that in her birthday cake. That was back in '92, and I still kept it. My sister's probably gonna want it. I'm not gonna tell her I have it though. She probably won't even care about it anyway. Alright, so these are your piles 1, 2, and 3. If you know what to do, I'll meet you over at your timestamps. If you are new here and you're wondering what the freak is going on, well, we're basically choosing a pile intuitively for the topic, who can't help but fall in love with you. So we can close our eyes. We can, like Miss Esme, she's closing her eyes, push out her thoughts. Try to connect with her third eye. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And if you want to do that over and over, go for it. If you want to pause the video and take your time, go for it. And then when you open your eyes, you make your selection. Where does your third eye take you? It's different from where your physical eyes take you. Your physical eyes love eye candy, but your third eye is like a gentle whisper, a gentle nudge. So for example, your intuition could be telling you to choose this pile, right? But your eye's like, no, but I love red. Something is pulling you over here though. Even though you love red, it's like something is, it's like directing you over here, or it's directing you over here, or it's directing you straight with your favorite color, red. And you're like, I'm not even interested in these piles. Something's really telling me to choose this pile, and I love the red, so that's double confirmation. And that's the pile that you choose, whether it's you're doing that with that, or this pile, this or that. The timestamps will be below, whatever you choose. You choose 1, 2, or 3. Timestamps are links below. So if you don't want to watch the full video, you can just skip ahead to your group. And when you are ready, I will meet you there. I'll be waiting for you. Intuition, shuffle magic, and my speaker box, my voice. And I'm going to explain to you what we see in each group. And with that said, I'll see you there. I'll see you over at your pile. Pile 1, you're first. Alright, group number 1, you chose this green, cute little pen. It has orange ink. It says Kadu. Kadu. I think this is from a game. Cranium. Yeah, this is from a game. Like those brain games. Board games. Alright, thank you so much for choosing this. I appreciate you. Hope you're feeling really good. We chose the Gypsy Witch cards. Kind of looks like Esme here. She's going to help us channel. Alright, thanks for being here. Thanks for your love, your support. for purchasing my decks, if you have, for booking readings with me, if you have, for commenting on my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy 6 years to us. We've been doing this for 6 years. And going strong. Alright, let's dive into your message, Pile 1. Who can't help fall in love with you? Who can't help falling in love with you, Pile 1? Who can't help falling in love? Tell me about this person. We're going to use characteristic cards. We're going to see what their names could be, what they may look like, etc. Pile number 1. Tell me about your person. Who can't help falling in love with you? Alright, you have the bride ensures for a single person the fulfillment of their highest aims when near, if distant, turbulent married life. You know, the King of Swords. The bride ensures for a single person the fulfillment of the highest aims. And of course, we're flushing the toilet while I'm recording. Great! Everybody knows how much I hate that. Alright, but when you gotta flush, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You gotta flush, you gotta flush. Alright. Royal flush. Okay, alright. So this is someone who is okay, so this person is someone who wants to marry you. This is someone who's faithful, religious, in some ways, like committed. Religious as in traditional, like they do something religiously, they do something traditionally. They are a creature of habit. Single person, the fulfillment of their highest aims. This is somebody who has high values, who they're looking for something specific in love, for something specific in commitment, for something specific in life, in a partner. You have the book presage the discovery of mystery affecting the person for the better in a degree that governs by the distance. Okay, this is I'm getting a wisdom card, wisdom energy, like somebody very wise. You got King of Spades right there. So it tells me this is somebody very wise. This is somebody who, you have Jack of Hearts. I'm getting King of Cups here. Very romantic. Good friend. Somebody loving, romantic, knowledgeable, wise. This is somebody who's romantically available, romantically creative, like creative when it comes to romance and taking you out, and somebody who's going to shower you with gifts and compliments, kind gestures, invitations to go out. This can be someone who's book smart, street smart. I'm not sure which one, but they're very, they're knowledgeable. You have the roses here. Roses indicate beauty and rugged health. I feel like this is somebody who, very attractive. Their face is very pleasant to look at. Their face is fun to look at too. Maybe they have like piercings or something like that. Or they have beauty marks and you want to connect the dots on their face. The roads turned to the clouds foretells misadventures, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. This is somebody who could have dodged many bullets in life, in love. They could have almost gotten married to a cheater, a liar, a thief, an alcoholic, a drugaholic. This is somebody who could have gotten pregnant or gotten somebody else pregnant, and they walked away unscathed, unharmed, unburdened. So this person could have, you know, missed something by a hair. So they're walking away. It's like the train's coming and the car stopped on the tracks. And that's so funny because we have railroad crossroads right here. It looks like a railroad track here. And it's like if this person didn't get out the car in the nick of time, who would have known? Who knows what would have happened, right? So, I mean, we all know what could have happened, but it's like this person missed the mark, but it was an unfortunate mark. Missed the bullet, dodged the dagger. So they avoid, I don't know, the tower moment forgot to go to their door. The tower moment, Santa Claus with a tower moment didn't come to give them a gift. Santa Claus was like, nope, you don't deserve this tower moment. I'm going to skip you this year. I'm going to skip you indefinitely. You don't deserve this tower moment. Anyway, let's keep going. This is somebody who, very giving, nurturing, generous. Tell me more about this person, thank you, Spirit. The shepherd indicates an intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. I'm getting Knight of Cups. You have the Jack of Spades. So Jack, I'm getting Knight of Swords, and then you have the Knight of Cups right there. So this person, they're romantic. They're coming here. He's a man on a horse. The sun's rising. This is somebody romantic. This is somebody who's coming towards you with an offer, an invitation, a proposal. This person is already in love with you. This person already knows they want you in their corner, in their life, on their back. They want to be your backbone. They want you to be their backbone. I feel like this is somebody very youthful, intelligent, I'm getting a traditional. Yeah, I get that. Someone has good values. You can rely on this person. This says overcoming, control in health and work. Binding contracts, important documents, legal paperwork. So this is somebody who wants a contractual agreement with you, like marriage. Something on the books. You have 3 of Spades. Pulled in many directions, need to make important work and life purpose decisions. The pig, whether near or far, is an omen of phenomenal luck and great abundance, high honors and all ambition attained. This person makes a lot of good money. They have a reputation that exceeds them. They're known in the workplace. They also have high stamina, resilience, determination under their belt. So this person is like determined to stick in your life, stick to you, stick in your life, stay in your life, determined to work things out. I'm getting someone with fair skin. The snake indicates enmity and calamities, the degree of which is governed by the distance of the card from the person. I feel like this person might have a little bit of haters, friends and foes, people who are for them, people who are against them, haters, you know, people who are jealous of their success, of their home, of their material possessions, of their reputation, of their career, of their money, of their friends. They might have some naysayers lurking around them. This card represents the gentleman whose fortune is being told, and all the other cards affected to a degree in accordance to their relative proximity. When a gentleman's fortune is being told, number 18 has no significance in this layout. Emotional commitment, hope, good fortune, 2 of Cups, 2 of Hearts. Alright, so I feel this is saying that you are someone that you are getting the best of them. They've been through some stuff, and they have people who are negative towards them. They have enemies. They're dodging calamities. Wow, they're dodging bullets left and right. It's like they have 9 lives. I don't know. They're like a series of unfortunate events, but they come out unscathed. They come out put together, all pieces, all limbs, all hairs, hair follicles. Everything's intact. So this is like somebody who's going through bad luck after bad luck in love, with friends, and they still stay resilient. They're like, I'm determined. I'm gonna find my person. I know it exists. I know it exists. I'm not gonna give up. So you're dealing with someone who's like, you know, in love. They could have been cheated on. They could have been lied to. They could have been misled. They could have been taken advantage of, etc. But yet they still feel like this something to fight for. If you look at these Two of Hearts, Two of Cups, it says emotional, commitment, hope, good fortune. When you look at these two people, something's keeping them from finding each other, but they end up finding each other anyway. You have all this stuff in the middle, but look, they're looking towards each other. They're like, don't worry, I'm coming. So this person's going to find you in all of this hot mess stuff. Like in this kerfuffle, this person's going to find you. Or this person found you through all of this up and down energy. All these tower moments, all these unfortunate events. Or unfortunate soul. This person's like, no, don't give me no pity. Nope. I know what I was getting myself into. I know who I was dating. Fool me, or shame on me for being part of it. So don't feel sorry for me is what this person's saying. Oh my gosh, but you've been through so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that your ex took all your money and ran. I'm so sorry. They're like, no, don't even worry about it. I know what I was doing. I know she was just using me, blah, blah, blah. You know, like this person's like not looking for pity parties or violin sessions. This person doesn't want you to hear them play their violin. They probably play it silently. Moon in Leo, it's an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. This person could feel like, I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. I'm not going to take my anger out on the world or on you. You don't deserve that. You have nothing to do with my past. I feel like this person sees your authenticity, and they can't help but fall in love with that. You're real. You're honest. You're loyal. You're different from the rest. And you could be like, well, don't be comparing me to your past. I am nothing like your past. Pisces, dreamy, empathy, elusive charm. So it's some good water energy. You do have that with the Two of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts. And it's hard not to compare. It's hard not to compare, to be honest. When we recognize a good thing, and we're like, wow, like I'm so lucky because I've been through some stuff with X, Y, and Z, and Lisa, and Amy, and Frank, and Gerard, and you know, it's like it's hard not to compare to other experiences or other relationships. So your person doesn't do it on purpose. If they do compare you, it's more because they're like, man, Lisa never did that for me, or Timmy never did that for me, and you love me in such a big way, and you do it for me, and oh my gosh, wow, you know, like it's hard not to compare. Just gonna be honest with you. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to separate some cards for you, for us. All right, let's see. Tell me more about this energy. You have Pisces, so you have some good water energy, some love coming out. They can't help but fall in love with you because you're solid. You are humble. You're modest. You're sophisticated. You are confident in your skin. They're confident in their skin. And you're a hopeless romantic, hopefully, because I feel like they'll fall in love with your heart. If you were a hopeless romantic and open to love, they will fall in love instantly. They want somebody to be emotionally available just like they are. Second house, assets. Material world, possessions, finance, talent, values, solidity. I feel like this person makes some good money. And that's why they were okay with someone else using them for their money, because they can make more easily. Although they have learned their lessons, of course. Cancer. You have Pisces, Cancer, more water. Feeling, sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, nocturnal, tender, caring, moody, receptive. This person's like, I just want love, and I know that you're equipped to provide that love, to love me how I want to be loved. Yes, yes, yes. Floral boutique. Okay. Outlook, ascendant, worldview, mission, statement, point of view. So their views on love could have changed since they met you. You could have shown them a different type of love, a love that they didn't know existed. So they fall in love with that instantly. Immediately, surrender, subconscious minds, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, Akashic records. They're surrendering to love. They're not going to fight it. You have Capricorn, hard work, dedication, structure, Chiron, healing, growth, exposing deep wounds. These cards came out a few minutes ago. Or, yeah. So I'm going to see what these are trying to tell us. Alright. You got Scorpio, passion, secrecy, intensity. Now you got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here in your reading. A lot of water energy, okay? Somebody who's like emotionally vulnerable and available. Wanted to pour into a new relationship with you. Falling in love, yes, falling in love with you. You have sextile, compatibility, cooperation, harmonious connection. Virgo, diligence, modesty. I was just saying that sophisticated, modest, humble. That's all you or that's all them. And you have the 10th house, popularity, public image, career achievements. See, they make a lot of money. Maybe they're people easily use them for their money, for their resources. But you don't, and that's why they love you. You're really there for their heart, not for what they can provide or bring to your doorstep. All right, I like this for you, friends. I do. All right. I'm going to see where you could have met this person. So we did get Floral Boutique. Where could you have met this person? How do you know this person? Where would you know this person? Where? Business trip? Yeah, I'll say. The Capricorn, the 10th house. Half to full moon. Embracing high levels of motivation and energy will bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. Ceremony and salon. Alright. Let me know if any of these make sense for you. Okay, friends? All these decks can be located on my website. Celestial Utopia. And I'm using... Yeah, that's what I used today so far. Alright, let's get into their looks. Let's get into their looks. What do they look like, pal? Number 1. I'm going to spell their name, too. What do they look like? Oh, my gosh. You have Love's Reading. It went into the trash. Oh, I have to remember to get it out. Hold on, let me see if I can grab it. Okay, you have dark skin. Yep, I see that here on the board. A few cards with dark skin. People. You have crooked teeth. Hold on. You have, yeah, Love's Reading is here. You have Asian. You have white. Oh gosh, white. So this is a collective reading. Take yours, leave the rest. Also, don't expect all these cards to fit your person. It'll be hard to. There's, a lot of people watching. Business style, bingo. We talked about that already. Alright, average height, European, and gray eyes. Alright, that's for, you know, some of you friends. Don't expect to fit every little thing. And now let's spell their name, shall we? Pile number 1, let's spell their name. Pile 1, let's spell their name. Pile 1. This is the part we love right here. We love this part right here. Alright, so let's play words with friends. Feel free to use your own words, your own names, or make your own with me. We can put them together. Alright. Tristan, Teal, Tiberian, Tiger, Tiberian, no, Siberian, Tippy Tippy Tembo, Nassau Rembo, Chelly Belly Bucci, Pembo, Tipsy, they can get tipsy. Maybe they drink a lot. Maybe their name is Tip. There's an actual book from the, I don't know, 60s? I have 2 copies of them. Tip, it's a dog named Tip. And that's how I learned how to read. And I tried to find the one that my mom saved for me, and I couldn't find it, so I bought one on eBay. And then like a year or 2 later, I ended up finding the book that my mom saved for me, so I have 2 copies. I think I gave one to my nephew, actually. I gave him the newer version. So this is a new version of this person. They're coming up on top, T-O-P, even though there's no O there. This is a new version. They have changed. Somebody different. This perception is different on love. You gave them hope that it does exist. Never-ending story. This person can oversleep. Fresh out the oven. Zeal. Zelda. Bronchitis. Bronchitis. They could have lung issues. Maybe they smoke a lot. Or they just, I don't know, have lung issues, air issues, airway issues. Taj Mahal. Maybe they own a hotel. Maybe they own an Airbnb, a yacht, fancy restaurants. Okay, blank slate, Blanca, Bianca, Carpe Diem, Ice Baby, Ice or Ace, Sriracha sauce, spicy. Fine cuisine is what I'm getting. Pet, Peebo. See, I said Pippy Pembo, P-E-B, I don't know. They have a weird language, or they sing silly songs, pep in their step. Alright, that's what I got for that. Alright, so this is what I got for you, friends. Part 1. Peppy, preppy. Pep in their step. Alright, this is what I have. Let me know what words you came up with. And if you're looking to book a reading, check out my information down below or on my community tab. I have sales all the time. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, people of pile 2. What's going on? Thank you for choosing this red pen. It actually has red ink too. Alright, it looks like a empress, Chinese queen, China queen, China empress, Chinese dynasty, dynastonian, someone from the dynasties, Chinese dynasties. I actually have a deck that would go great with this. I'm selling it on Etsy, actually. It's like a rare find. It's like Queens of the Chinese Dynasties or something like that. It's playing cards. Oh yes, so I'm selling a lot of used and new decks over on my Etsy shop. I have links below. Mass produced a lot of indie decks too. So if you're interested in having sales, it's like almost 200 items on there. I'm adding more every day. Alright, let's do this. Power number, awesome. 2 peeps. Who can't help falling in love with you? Who can't help falling in love with you? Who can't help falling in love with you? Power number 2. Power number 2, who can't help falling in love with you? Power number 2. 2 people. Whoever's watching pile 2, think of yourself while we shuffle. Alright, you have this orange heart. Artistic type, you may attract a lover who's sensitive, emotional, or a dreamer. While this person may not always be realistic or consistent, he or she is capable of deep feelings. Who can help fall in love with you? You have subconscious minds. Recondition your subconscious mind to change your life. Subliminals, rewrite belief system. Who can help fall in love with you? Okay, you have star-crossed lovers. You may attract a relationship which you both will want to be together, but it seems blocked from happening. It could just be a case of bad timing. Unworkable. Things get awkward when a love enters your life who's connected to your job or business. While the attraction may be strong, working together could complicate things. Alright. Artistic style. Tell me more about this artistic style, this artistic person. Tell me more. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more. Thank you. This card offers a no response to whatever question you've asked. You probably need to understand the situation better. Alright, this person is... What is being relayed to me, translated from me, is that this person comes across like they're... that they have a lot going for themselves. They come across like they know what they're doing, they know what they're about, they know what they have, they know what they're worth and all that stuff. They come across very talented, but they're not. This is somebody who wants you to see them that way. You may attract a lover who is sensitive, emotional, or a dreamer. Okay, so this is somebody very sensitive, open heart, loving. They want you to see them in a light, a specific light though. They mean well, but they could also be trying to say a whole lot just to impress you. This is somebody who likes to fake the funk just to get you to like them, to love them. They either love bomb, or they don't realize that they're doing this because they really want to impress you. Sensible, emotional, or a dreamer. This person has a lot of goals. They might say just that. Yeah, I have a lot of goals, a lot of dreams. But do they execute them? They want you to feel proud of them. Like, oh, I'm so happy you have goals, you have aspirations. I'm so happy you know what you want out of life. And meanwhile, they don't really execute or tackle them. It's like all talk. And although they mean well, I think this person just lacks motivation, or maybe just doesn't have enough time of the day. In the day, they don't have the resources. They don't have the push, the motivation. Yeah, the inspiration or motivation to start something. Hold on. Okay. So you have subconscious minds. Yeah, I feel like they just say a lot. They say a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna buy your car someday. Yeah, I'm gonna propose to you someday. Yeah, I'm gonna be a millionaire someday. Yeah, I can't wait to take us to Hawaii. I can't wait for us to build this home. I can't wait for us to move in together. I think it's like they mean well. Like they really want these things. They really can see themselves with those things that they just mentioned, or doing those things, or in those having those experiences with you, but then they fall short because, lack of time, or maybe their mind is just all over the place. They can't ground those things into reality. Maybe they're intoxicated. Maybe they're just in Delulu land thinking that they can accomplish all those things, and just to impress you perhaps, or to keep you on the string, on the hook, to lead you to stay into this connection. They're falling in love with you, but they're giving you the wrong impression. So they're going to be disappointing you along the way. I can help you build your business. I can help you get into stocks and bonds and Bitcoin. I'm going to help you. And you're so excited about this, or you used to be once upon a time. And then you realize That was 2 years ago. What's up, brother? What's up, sister? How come you didn't follow through with your promises or your excited goals? Like, how come you didn't? And it's not just for me. Like, I'm fine not investing in Bitcoin, but how come you're not following through with everything that you're promising or you're so ambitious and excited to do? So I think this is a lot of like foul play or just wait, what? Foul mouth or funk playing, faking the funk play. This is somebody who just likes to gas you up, blow air up your hoo-ha, and blow smoke up there too, and tell you things just to keep you hanging strong, keep you hanging on. So something is blocking you both. Like, this person is falling in love with you, maybe because you believe in them. You believe that they can accomplish all these goals. You believe that they can deliver. You believe that good luck will come from being with this person because they are so enthusiastic and ambitious and creative, right? And convincing. But there is a block here. They can't follow through with their word, unfortunately. Unworkable. A love enters your life who's connected to your job or business. While the attraction may be strong, working together could complicate things. I don't know. Unworkable. I'm just going to go with that. Keep it simple. Something just doesn't add up with this person. They say all these things, but they fall short. They fall in love with you because you believe in them. You love them too. And maybe you inspire them to create all these, to make these bubbles, these thought bubbles come to reality. Like, oh, you got all this Seven of Cups action. You want to do that and do this and do that. You're fantasizing, you're dreaming, you're daydreaming too, and you're wanting to accomplish all of this. I believe you can do it. And then they feel like, oh, you know what? You're a keeper because you're making me believe in myself. I love you, and I just want more of you, and I can see my life with you. And maybe that's all they live with. They live with just you, your inspiration. You're not really giving anything back to you. They're not following through with their promises, their visions. Yeah, talking again. This is all talk, no action. You'd be surprised. Really? With what? I want to know. Stop hiding. And then you have leaving space. I feel like you're going to be like, okay, you're all talk, no action. Now you got to prove it to me. Now you got to really prove it, or I'm going to leave you. See, leaving space. You are saying, okay, I believe you're enthusiastic enough. You have all these beautiful ideas. But unless you show me, I'm not going to stay for too long. I'm going to walk away. So get yourself situated, get yourself together. And then when you're in the right mind, or when you know what you want to do with your life, not just talk about it, when you are about it, then call me. And we'll see if I'm, with someone else or not, if I moved on or not, healed and in a different place or not. Maybe I don't want to be in this connection anymore. But we'll see where I am once you get back to me. This is stop hiding. I feel like this is someone who's going to show their true colors. Yes, they're falling in love with you, but their bark is bigger than their bite. Their talk is bigger than their walk, or is louder than their walk, unfortunately. Damn it, that's unfortunate. I feel like you guys could have the moon and stars with this person if they were to actually deliver. I don't know if they're like intoxicated and they're just talking out of their butt. They don't even know what they're saying half the time, or this is somebody who they have so much fire, but then it burns out quickly. So much energy. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for us to have a family and to buy a yacht or two and buy a mansion on the beach, and then the fire just burns out. The next day they're like, oh man, I'm so tired. Oh, I hate my job. Oh, I just want to quit. Oh, I just want to sell my home and just live in a motorhome and save all that money, and I just want to just relax and retire. And it's kind of like the fire doesn't stay bright for too long. Ascendant, personality, impression, appearance. I feel that's what they want. They want to make an impression on you. They want to paint a picture. The Moon, intuition, emotions, deception. So their heart is in the right place. They might have love bombed you or said what they need to say to keep you, you know, from feeling bored or from checking out. They don't want you to check out. They want you to stick around. So they have to say what they need to say. Sagittarius. The Voyager, independent, generous, enthusiastic. See? They mean well. It's like they're at the start line and they can't wait to run the race. They can't wait to finish, to get to the finish line. But they haven't slept in a week. They haven't eaten in 3 days. They haven't used the bathroom. They haven't showered. They haven't stretched. They haven't practiced. They haven't set their minds right to win this race. They don't even know where the finish line is. They haven't planned anything. So it's kind of like, it's just fluff. It's just talk. Unfortunately. Okay, you have passion. They do love you. There is affection here for you. Performance. See? Performance. They have to perform. They got to put on a show for you. Libra, balance, diplomatic, and justice. They're trying to do right. You got some cards that fell, and I think I might have to pick them up because they're probably here for a reason. And for some of you, this is a collective reading. Take what's yours, leave the rest. Don't feel like you have to fit every little card to your nook and cranny of a situation. Maybe just fit 1 or 2 in your situation. See, Libra, it's supposed to be here. Balanced, socially aware, artistic. Again, more artistic. So they do have talent. They do have creative energy. They do have a way with their hands and, of course, with their words. But they don't, like, put it on paper or bring it to life. It just sits in their head. This can be someone who knows how to play guitar or piano, but they don't do anything with that talent. You know, that's the energy I'm feeling. This person knows how to invest in stocks and bonds, but they don't open up an account. You know, it's like they can't pull the trigger. They can't execute something. Uranus, revolution, genius, breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, innovation, reform, surprise. Again, with more surprises. All right, I'm getting something else. Opportunities, sextile. All right, this is saying this person is in love with you, okay? No questions asked. This person is like over the moon in love with you, in La La Land, right? In love land, and on cloud 9. Maybe they had love potion number 9. Maybe they had a concoction of your love. I don't know. And maybe if you leave them, or when you leave them, this time is right for seeking new opportunities. You got opportunities twice now. Opportunities twice. Opportunity sextile, new moon. All right, when you leave them, because I feel like you will, you're gonna get sick of the fake talk. That is when this person will probably shape up and surprise you. It takes you leaving them, or you being cold, or ghosting them temporarily, or turning your back on them, abandoning them, for them to realize, oh shoot, I'm gonna lose you. I better deliver what I said I would deliver. If this person said, I'm gonna provide for you, I'm gonna provide, I'm gonna buy you a house, I'm gonna propose to you, I'm gonna blah 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 blah. That's what it feels like, bubbles just popping up everywhere from their butt to their mouth. Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, okay, sure. I believe actions, baby. And then, you know, nothing happens until you walk away. I think that's what's going to happen. You're going to walk away. See how she's walking away? And maybe that's what's going to help balance them out. Like, oh, wait, I have to give now. I'm receiving from you. Let me give now to this connection. Let me give to us. Let me balance this out. This is not a one-way street. Oh my gosh, I'm realizing that now. I said all this stuff I gotta deliver, or I'm gonna lose you. So this person is shaping up. See how she's fixing her hair? She's shaping her hair up. Yeah, this person is gonna change courses. Bad boy. Maybe that's what they are now. They're bad with their words. They're bad at lies. They can't help it. It's not like they're lying. It's more like they're... It's like, you know, someone grocery shopping for 20,000 items and feeling so... Thank you. Feeling so ambitious. Like, I'm going to make all these delicious dinners every single day until we run out of food, until we run out of ingredients. And then you bring the groceries home. You go to sleep. And the next morning, you got 12 hours of a work day. And then you got to do that again the next day. And the next day. And then all of a sudden the food starts to expire day by day, right? The food goes bad day by day. All these fresh ingredients. And it's like, when do I have time to do this? I was so ambitious to make all these dinners. And now it's almost Friday. Holy crap. I bought the groceries on Sunday. So it's like, you know, their energy runs so low, so fast. Runs out so fast. So it's not like they're lying. They're just... they can't help but make all these plans and make, or not plans, make all these promises and not be able to deliver. It's like almost they forget that they promised you. Sophisticated style, not your type. Sharp face. So just take 1 or 2 cards. This is a collective reading. It might not fit all your person. You know, maybe 1 or 2 cards will resonate. See, I think they're intoxicated when they promise you these things, so they forget that they promised these things. And then you're waiting for a year or 2 or 3, and there's still no boathouse, there's still no ring, there's still no invitation, there's still no proposal. Oh yeah, same thing. There's still no yacht, there's still no vacation to Hawaii. Sporty style, loves cooking. Yeah, I was gonna say they could be good at making food, good with their hands, artistic, sexy back, deep eyes. Glasses or contacts, albino, goth style, pregnant, loves smoking or vaping, loves dancing, and slender body. Oh wait, one more. 30s and oval face. So this is somebody who, yeah, I don't know how else to explain, but it's like you're mad at them, but you can't be mad at them. When they're high or smoking or vaping, they feel so excited about life and enthusiastic. And then all of a sudden, they're done smoking. And a few hours later, they're like, I'm so tired, I want to go to sleep. And you're like, but I thought we were planning our vacation next summer. And they're like, I don't feel like doing that. I'm going to save money instead. Or, I don't feel like going to Hawaii after all. And I just want to stay home and... just want to work on my car. Or you got C for car. They could drive a car, or maybe they don't have one yet. Carmen, Manny, Magician, Parker. See, they can be the magician if they were to stay focused, if they were to stop drinking, or... I think they used to drink and drive, by the way. If they stop drinking or getting high or... I don't know, wasting their time scrolling on the phone all day. They might have addictions, they might have ADD, they might have OCD, they might have ADHD, they might have disorders that keep them stuck or anxious or something, you know. You have VMAs, Video Music Awards. They could be someone who wanted VHS. They could be someone who wanted to be on TV for their talent. Maybe they wanted to win an award for being the best vocalist or the best guitarist or the best drummer, the best artist, the best freaking... Yeah, because you get artistic. You have so many artistic cards. VHS, they could have recorded VHSs, tapes, movies. I'm sorry, they could have recorded movies or videos on VHS. And Nadine, Nathaniel, Naomi, Nadia, Nevaeh, Lester, Fester, Larry, Trumbull, Tully. Alright, this is what I have for you, pile number 2. Let me know if this makes sense at all. If it did, freaking fantabulous. Let me know all about it. If you're still watching, put a letter red heart, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Hello, pile number 3. What's going on? You chose a radiant sun with this cute little snowflake. Hole puncher. She has hole punchers in her feet. Snowflake is what I call her. She's got little snowflake on her. Well, it used to be on her shirt. Alright, she's going to go right here with Esme. My sister had this for her. My mom put this on my sister's first year birthday cake. She couldn't find a nice birthday topper. So she found that toy, and it's a hole puncher. And I kept it all these years. 92. She was like my little baby doll. I helped take care of her. Alright, and she probably won't even care that I have this. And it was always mine anyway, so it was like my toy after the fact. So she has no association with it. I do. Anywho, thank you for being here, pal 3. Let's figure out who's falling in love with you. Who can't help falling in love with you? Can't help falling in love with you. Pile number 3. 3's energy only. 3's energy only. Who can't help falling in love with you? Pile number 3. You have romance. Yeah, I'll say. Tell me about this person. They're very romantic. Cupid hit them on the butt. Someone very creative. Innovation is here. Creative energy, okay. I'm getting eccentric, unique, exquisite energy. That's Aquarius right there. You got Taurus too. You got Scorpio. Inheritance. You have riches. Ooh, this person. Oh, very wealthy, are we? Very wealthy. Aw. Okay. Why is romance here? Why is romance here? You have numbers 2, 11, 8, and 10. Why is romance here? Escape. Why is romance here? Why is romance here? Thank you, Spirit. Why is innovation here? This creative Aquarius. Why is innovation here? Drama. Why is inheritance here? Thank you, Spirit. Why is inheritance here? Why? Principal Sagittarius. Why is riches here? Too much. Why is riches here? Why is it riches here? Why? Exaltation. All right, I gotta see. And you got the affair card here. I gotta see what this means. Exaltation. I'm coming to a blank. 1 second. Thank you. I'm never ashamed or afraid to admit that when I don't know a word, I'm not gonna just pretend I do. And I'll make a fool out of me and you. Okay. So it looks like exaltation means, it depends on the context. It says, context. Its core idea is a sense of elevation, either emotionally, in status, or in power. General meaning. In everyday language, exaltation refers to a state of extreme happiness, joy, or euphoria. Example, she felt a sense of exaltation after winning the championship. In astrology, a planet is in its state of exaltation when it is in a specific zodiac sign, where it is considered to be most powerful, dignified, and harmoniously expressed. Example, the sun is said to be exalted in the sign of Aries, where its energy of leadership and assertiveness is believed to be at its peak. And yeah, we do have Aries here. In religion, in a religious context, exaltation is the act of elevating someone to a higher spiritual or divine status. The exaltation of Christ refers to his resurrection and ascension into heaven. Got it. And you know what's so funny? I have this card, the Hierophant. here in my freaking stack, in my pouch. I mean, my box, right here, my box. And it's a card that I was supposed to put away, and I forgot, and now it's been there, and it kind of makes sense with this, right? All right, Taurus. Oh, that's Taurus, but it was talking about Aries. All right. So now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. All right, let's go through the lineup first. You have romance here. Romance with escape. All right, so this person does. There is somebody who loves you. Who is this person? This is someone very creative, eccentric, unique. Yeah, that Aquarius energy coming through. Innovation, creative. This is somebody who doesn't need approval or doesn't need direction, doesn't need someone to tell them how to make something, how to do something, how to create something. They have their own ideas. They're very goal oriented. They're very self motivated. They're independent. They're a leader. I have an Aquarius in my life who's like, yeah, she's very chatty and gossipy sometimes, but super creative. She can turn anything into nothing. she's very resourceful, very outspoken, very strong-minded. Yeah, that makes sense, Aquarius, right? I feel like she is the Queen of Swords. So romantic energy, Taurus energy I'm getting. Yeah, I'm seeing Taurus here twice. So Taurus energy with escape. I feel like this person who's in love with you is maybe like battling their feelings. They're trying to avoid their falling in love with you experience. They're trying to like slow it down. They're trying to not really lean into it. They're trying to avoid it, trying to escape it. You see the escape right here. They're wanting to like act like it's not there. I think these feelings scare them. If they're in Aquarius here, they're more in their logic. Their feelings do make them want to run away. It makes them escape. It makes them feel like, oh my gosh, it's too intense. I have to like, I have to calm myself down, cool myself down. This is somebody who's surprised by how they feel for you. Innovation, they could keep themselves occupied, busy. They do have leadership qualities. And it's clarified by the drama. I feel like this person, they either self-sabotage. When there is a good thing in front of them, they could self-sabotage or step on their own toes or get in their own way. They could say the wrong things to push you away. They could say the wrong things to psych them, or to not psych themselves up, but more like to talk themselves out of something. Oh no, you don't want to be in love right now. You're too busy creating your reputation or your career. No, you don't want to be distracted by love right now. It's like they're talking themselves out of something. They could, I don't know, they're making a big stink out of this. No, if you fall in love right now, your money's gonna just, it's not gonna be as, your money's not gonna flow in as much if you get distracted with love. These are the things that I think they're telling themselves. I don't know, they're just using any excuse. Yeah, causing any drama. It's like self-inflicted drama. You have inheritance principle. I feel like they do. Look, you got the Hierophant's freaking... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Wait. What? Look at that. The Hierophant's crown. Right there, crown. And then you have exaltation. That religious factor, the religious component we just talked about. Like, anyway. Inheritance principle. This is them thinking logically, like, okay, I have to build my career, I have to build my home, I have to save my money, I have to get myself out of debt. So it's kind of like they're thinking about the materialistic things. I have this inheritance, I gotta focus on keeping that, investing in that, growing that, It's like they're trying to find any excuse to stay focused on the material. Riches, yeah, I gotta focus on my money. I gotta focus on my future. This is somebody who's very dependable, very loyal, very responsible, very professional. They have high values, high morals for themselves. This person could go to church. This person could be very, very religious. Riches, exaltation. They find more happiness cultivating money, cultivating opportunities for their career, like creating more opportunities for them to make more money. They feel more happy building something solid and grounded. So this person is falling in love with you, and they could be, for some of you, collective reading, take what's yours, leave the rest. Don't make a reading fit, don't force it. For some of you, they're in love with you, right? They're falling in love, and they're distracting themselves with material things, with futuristic things for themselves personally. For others of you, this is somebody who's like, oh crap, oh sugar, honey, iced tea, I'm falling in love. Let me get my money in order. Let me get my house first. Let me pay off my debts. Let me pay my friends back. Let me pay my mom back. Let me pay my dad back. Let me figure out what I'm going to do with this inheritance before I settle down. Let me make sure my inheritance is safe in case I get divorced 5 years from now. Like, this person is like, oh my gosh, it's go time. And make sure I have good money. Make sure my savings is, you know, where I want it to be. And then make sure that my savings will be safe if I were to get divorced. It's like they're thinking about marriage, but they're also thinking about divorce. I'm getting Hierophant energy, yeah, definitely. Afraid. So I'll think about marriage, but also plan B. What if I get divorced? I have to make sure my assets are protected. I don't want to be a fool. It's very logical. Do I need an annulment? Do I need a, not an annulment, like a prenup, sorry, a prenup. Do I need a prenup? Like, these are the things a person's thinking of. Like, they're afraid. There's a lot of love here. They're afraid that their emotions are going to do the talking and the walking, and that their brain is going to exit the scene and they won't be able to think straight. So they're like just trying to be very like logical. Trying to be like the Queen of Swords, you know? They want to make a good decision. You have the sun that fell on the floor. It's too far from my toes. But I did get the sun on the floor. You got the sun, little sunshine right there. You got sun and a moon right there. The numerous, mystery, the unknown. Yeah, the unknown scares the living daylights out of them. The living sunlight out of them. The living moonlight out of them. It really does. Not knowing if it's going to work out. They're afraid. Uranus. Yeah, and that's what I was getting. Unique, eccentric, what's the other word? It's different. Like, the way they think is different. You never meet anyone like this. It's like very, I don't know how to explain. Let me see if it's here. I was getting Uranus with that Aquarius. Breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality. Yeah, it's original. It's authentic. It's eccentric. You can't put them in a mold. It's so independent. It's unconditional, unconventional. It's unorthodox. It's a rare find, rare commodity, a rare purple unicorn. Originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation. Thank you. That's what I was getting with this Aquarius. Innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, lightning. That's exactly what I was getting with that Aquarius. Very different, eccentric. A rare purple unicorn, or a horse of a different color. Every time you look at it, it's a different color. You glance for a second, you look back at the color, it's a different color. I mean, you look back at the horse, it's a different color with different patterns on it or something. Conjunction, empowerment. Combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, allies with, authorizes, intensifies, activates. saturates, overrides, overwhelms. And then you have relating, 7th house, partners, companionship, best friends, marriage. Yeah, I'll say this person knows that you're the one that they want to marry, and maybe that's why they're having such a hard time accepting this, because they're like, wait, but money, but where are we gonna live, but do I have enough money? Do I have enough to share or to build? Do I have enough to offer? They're thinking too much. Get out of your head, Aquarius. Roots, family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. You're worrying about the groundedness of this, wanting to have stability, 4 walls. They're worrying about it too much, to be honest. 9th house, foreign travel, adventure, spiritual quests, yeah, exaltation. They could be having an awakening on this situation. Like, what am I doing? Why am I overthinking? I want you, pile 3. Complexity. I think they overcomplicate it. Puzzles, mystifies, complicates. Yeah, they overcomplicate. And then you got the moon. So yeah, oh, let me show you this card. Let me show you this. They feel enthusiastic about it. They feel alive about this. But then the moon keeps them stuck. See, I told you the sun came out. I wasn't kidding. They're going to have an epiphany, an awakening, that they have something great with you, that it's not a lie, that it's not a thought, just a thought or a bubble or a fantasy. It's real. Essence, energy, self-awareness. Yeah, they're going to have a freaking awakening, a rude awakening too. Yeah, Jupiter is here, expansion, growth. You got Venus retrograde, challenges in love and money, past relations. Maybe they doubt that they will not be able to follow through. Maybe they doubt that they'll be able to give you happiness, pure happiness. Maybe they're afraid that they can't deliver. Maybe they've been through something in the past that keeps them fearing, keeps fear in their belly. Let's see. What do they look like, pile 3? What do they look like, pile 3? And then we'll spell their name. Workaholic, yeah. I need to make more money. Like I said, I gotta make more money. What if I can't provide? What if I can't do this? What if I can't do that? What if I don't have enough? What if I'm not good enough? I feel like saying, shut the F up. Shut the F up. Loves being alone. Yeah, because it's more silent. It's controlled. They only have to disappoint themselves if they're alone. But they realize when the sun comes out, no, they don't want to be alone. That's the moon talking. Loves family and friends. See, that's the moon talking. They love being with people. Bald, okay. Girl next door. Loves tarot. You could be doing readings like you are. Loves the movies. Beard. They're bald up top with their hairy on their face. Loves dancing. Messy home. Yeah, what if my house is not clean enough? What if my life is not good enough? What if my head is all over the place? You know, just worry that they're not good enough for you. They've been scarred. Native American and glasses or contacts. They've been scarred. They're afraid to love again, perhaps. And you also have blonde hair and loves alcoholic beverages. Maybe that's liquid courage, or maybe that's what they need. I don't know. Or maybe that's what they're consumed with. Maybe that's why they're all over the place. They're a workaholic or alcoholic. Workaholic, alcoholic. I don't know. Something keeps them a little nervous or hesitant. Let's spell their name, shall we? Thank you, pile number awesome 3. Tell me if this resonates at all. Put a snowflake in the comments for this pile. She has a snowflake on her shirt. Thank you, Esme, for channeling. If you want any of the decks I used, there will be links below from my shop. If you want a personal reading, I can do that for you too. Lionel, Ian, Ivan. You see the I right there. Long Island iced tea. They could drink things. They can drink more than they should. LED lights. Maybe they work at night. Glowing in the dark. Glowing at night. Maybe they are a night owl. Electronics. Able. Thunderstruck. AC/DC. Atom. Axel. Alexa, Alexis, Alexandra, Xander, Jari, Jabari, Jahori, Jehovah Witness. Yeah, something about religion. Religious practices. They could be finding God again because maybe they're under the consumption and they can't think straight, so they're trying to find faith again. Polyamorous. Really? Where did I get that from? They could be bisexual, but also polyamorous, like they have multiple partners, I think, or they used to. I don't know. I'm just channeling what I have to channel, like what I need to channel to get this out of my head, out of my fingertips. So make your own words with me if you wish. You don't have to take my words or name for it. LLL, Cool J, Tiffany, Thompson, Stephanie, Potter. They might have a lisp. They might take teaspoons of medicine or something to keep this, I don't know, to stay fine. To stay healthy. Spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Teaspoon. Spoonful. They could take some vitamins, supplements to stay healthy, to stay clean, to stay on top of something. They could feel numb about something. Maybe they're numb. Maybe they drink a lot. Tennessee whiskey. I keep my whiskey clean. I take my whiskey. What? I take my whiskey clean. I take my whiskey clean. I don't know. Neats. I take my whiskey neats. Something about a specific type of flavor they like. They enjoy. They drive a fast car. Anything. They're down for anything. They lose a lot of sleep. It's uncanny. They need to can something, end something. I think that when they incorporate you into their lives more, or they bring you to live with them, or they come to move with you, they are going to have to drop a lot of bad habits, and that's what they're also afraid of. Alright, that's what I have for you. Let me know if this made sense. I'll catch you in the next video. And if you're still watching, please put the snowflake emoji. Bye-bye now.